Turn around. Please turn around. He's going to be facing your way. After coming up that ramp, he's facing your way. Coming down the ramp towards the
Hi everyone, Donut here. You ready for one wild-ass ride? A wild-ass ride involving hit and runs, high-speed chases, and police firing over 100 rounds at some lunatic in an SUV. If you're saying, hell yeah, brother, that's the kind of shit I want to watch, then you've come to the right place. I swear to God, we might have to change the name of this channel to LAPD Operator, given all the crazy shootings that's been coming out of Hobo Dick Cesspool Garbage Trash Donkey City. Dude, seriously, Los Angeles Police Department is about to take the crown from the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department for the most people shot in a given year. LAPD be smoking fools left and right. But first, a word from our sponsor, Deal Dash. Deal Dash is an auction website that's been around for about 15 years. Some people love it, some people hate it. If you like doing auction stuff, it's for you. Basically, the way it works is you buy bids. They're 12 cents a piece right now for the holiday season warm-up. There are thousands of auctions a day, and shipping is always free. Basically, the way it works, let's say I want this $100 Target gift card. I'm gonna go ahead and bid now. If I'm the highest bidder when the timer runs out, that means I win it. Right now it's $1.73. Let's say I don't want to hit around, someone outbids me, and keep clicking bid it now. That's where Bid Buddy comes in. Let's say I'm gonna throw down 100 bids on it. All right, every time it gets to zero, I'm gonna outbid the person, and I can go do other stuff. I can go watch my favorite YouTube channel, come back to it later, and it's still just gonna keep bidding those 100 bids for me. Thanks, Bid Buddy. Let's see what else Bid Buddy can help me with. Oh, I love pot. Bid Buddy can help with this. I want to give it at least 20 bids. Thank you, Bid Buddy. Now I'm going to go find some other cool stuff. Ooh, some Kamikoto Kniffs. I'm winning right now. 1, 0. Oh, Bid Buddy, help me out. Right now, if you go to dealdash.com/donutoperator, you get 100 additional free bids with your first bid pack purchase. Let's say you're not winning auctions and you just don't fucking like Deal Dash. Contact Deal Dash. They'll refund your first bid pack purchase, no questions asked. Again, that's dealdash.com/donutoperator for 100 free bids on your first bid pack purchase. Let's get to the video. Let's fire a barrage of bullets at a white SUV. August 9th, 2023, 5:35 p.m. That city where none of the YouTubers who live there will come near any of my YouTube friends in Texas. Not joking. On this sunny day in August, a bunch of people were calling 911 saying, hey, there's this Mexican dude driving down the road in a white SUV. He's hitting all sorts of cars and then driving off.
Oh yeah, hi. So I just was involved in a hit and run crash.
Any city property involved? Any street signs, light poles, fire hydrants?
No, but the car that hit me was from the water and power, so maybe, yes.
Good evening. I'm calling to report. There was a white gentleman driving a fire department car vehicle. It was DWP. It was a DWP, and he just took the red light. I don't know if it was stolen because the guy was shirtless, and he went in the middle of traffic, and he was heading north down San Fernando Road. They just crashed a guy with the water and power truck, crashed into my mother-in-law's house, and he hit my mother-in-law, my boyfriend.
So we got multiple accidents involving the same person in the same SUV. A big white SUV that just so happens to belong to the Los Angeles Power and Water. You know what? Those people should have paid their goddamn utility bills or maybe this wouldn't be happening. Every person who called 911 around the same time period gave a good description of the suspect and vehicle. So now police know exactly what they are looking for and are on their way. The first officers to arrive on scene stop at one of the vehicle collisions. They talk to the person who was in the accident, and those people plus a couple of people at some accidents in the same area confirm that it is that person. He's the angriest power/water technician in the world. So the cops who are on scene put that information out on the radio to the other cops who are on the way. But they also mention that this is an assault with a deadly weapon, meaning that the person intentionally hit some of these other people on the road with that white SUV. Remember kids, a motor vehicle is a deadly weapon. It's just a 6,000-pound bullet.
668 and ADW with the vehicle occurred approximately 10 minutes ago. Suspect vehicle is described as a white 2009 GMC Yukon DWP truck.
Officers do a quick search of the area and they find the guy nearby parked in a median. They pulled up to check the tag to make sure it was the same person who was hitting all these cars, and as soon as the dude inside the white SUV saw the police, he drove off.
Yeah, no, just go.
A traffic stop was initiated and the suspect decides he wants to speed up and get away from these coppers.
Pull over. On the V? Good. Alright, he's going pursuit, bro. Yeah? Yeah.
As officers are following, the suspect runs a stop sign, then a stoplight, then starts driving recklessly at a high rate of speed to get away from them. A nice long pursuit takes place on the interstate before the suspect pulls off into an industrial warehouse type property that doesn't have an exit. He rams the gate, goes into this property, and then realizes, I'm stuck here and there's like 10 f***ing cop cars behind me. Well, I only have one option now, and that's the Leroy Jenkins option. Cool thing about this incident is the entire thing is captured on the police body camera for all the police involved in the incident, police dash cam for all the cars that were there, and we even get some shots from the police helicopter. So the suspect drills 2 police cars and then T-bones some poor bastard in a van in the parking lot next door. Let's take a look at some other camera angles from the police cars that he just drove right through.
Coming down the ramp towards the officer. Facing your way. He's gonna ram him. He's coming down the ramp towards the officer. Officer's coming up that ramp. He's facing your way. He's coming down the ramp towards the officer.
Well, that was gnarly. Dude clearly tried to kill those cops with a vehicle, which means deadly force is pretty much authorized at this point, and foreshadowing, that's exactly what happens. The cops who almost got squished run over to the SUV, which is still trying to drive, and not wanting to risk any further serious bodily harm or death to themselves or the public, they open fire on the suspect.
Hey, get out the fuck! I'm alright. Hands up!
And now, from what I can tell from the police helicopter, there's at least, a dozen officers on scene and like 8 cars, and they're all pointing their guns right at the suspect.
Hey, bring your car over here. Actually, bring your car over here on this side. Esther, can you move this shop up here? This shop right here if you can.
Stand by. Vehicle moving forward now.
Hey, you're in reverse. Or disregard. All the way up here. Hold it. Up here. Watch out. Right here. Stop!
Have to turn the vehicle.
Hey, provide cover for this civilian to get out.
Chase is over, right? They just shot at that guy like 70 times. Nope. The Yukon that the suspect is in starts working again, so he decides, F it, I'm gonna ram through these cops now. And by God, does he do it again. So what do the cops do again? They shoot at him some more.
Suspect is continuing to move the vehicle reversing. Suspect is ramming the police car. He's southbound on Eden Hurst.
Provide cover for this civilian to get out.
Reversing.
Hey, put some spike strips right here.
No! Watch this!
Now, the next body camera footage we're going to look at is the pucker factor of the entire video. We're going to take a look through the body camera that our officer who's carrying the less than lethal 40 mic has. Watch how close the officer who we're looking at through the body camera almost gets turned into a meat crayon underneath that Yukon. All right, just one more time, a little bit slowed down. On top of the pucker factor of almost getting squished into the pavement, you guys see how close they were at shooting each other? There was a couple of cops who were definitely across from each other when the SUV was driving by and they were shooting. Thank God none of the police officers hit each other in this situation. That could have been bad. The guy still hasn't slowed down though from the 2 volleys of bullets he just went through. Dude's a fucking Terminator. The Yukon is obviously on its last leg, so he rolls into the parking lot of another business. Police get out and start issuing commands, but he doesn't want to get out of the vehicle. So the patrol boys say, "F it. If you don't want to listen to us, we're calling SWAT." Now, you don't want to mess with most SWAT teams. Well, unless you're like me with 7 garden gnome statues in your front yard packed full of ball bearings and tannerite. But I digress. My attorney has instructed me to say in Minecraft. SWAT boys have specialized training for dangerous situations like this, hence the name SWAT. Special Weapons and Tactics. SWAT. Donut can't talk tonight. Is he having a stroke? Find out next time. Most SWAT teams are part-time, meaning the officers have other jobs that aren't SWAT. You know, they could be patrol, they could be investigators, they could be on a narc unit, and then when the patrol guys need SWAT, then they stop their normal duties and they get together and they get outfitted and they get in their Bearcat and go help. LAPD, on the other hand, is a big old city, which means they have a full-time SWAT team. So basically all these guys do all day is run shooting drills and work out. That's not a team of folks that you want mad at you, and boy, are they mad because you just almost ran over a bunch of their friends. So they get there and start asking the guy to surrender. He doesn't want to, so they block him in with the Bearcat and jerk his ass out of the SUV.
We're gonna get you some medical help, man. Got his arm. Got his arm. Hey, somebody grab his leg. I got his arm. All right, let's handcuff him.
No! Don't use that! Use the cuff!
Okay, handcuffs. Okay, handcuffs. If we need to get him on the ground, let's get him on the ground. Want to get him on the ground?
No! No!
I got one arm.
Señor, esa es su voluntad. Yo sé que esta no es su voluntad.
I got this arm. I got his right. Got his right arm. You can let go.
Como siempre me ha salvado. Desde el principio y por los siglos de los siglos. Amén. No!
If you didn't notice the blood on the outside of the Yukon, the dude who was driving is a little bit f***ed up. He had a fractured leg and he had a couple of bullet holes in him, but my God, did he fight to the end. And when I say end, the fucking dude didn't even die. I meant end like until they got him in cuffs. He was still fighting. Like I said, the Terminator, or El Terminator. What's Terminator in Mexican?
Terminadora.
El Terminadora. He was taken to the hospital, fixed up, and then charged with assault with a deadly weapon on a police officer and like 8 million other crimes. Them some big boy charges. But it is Los Angeles, so the guy was probably out of jail without a bond in like 30 minutes. Believe it or not, the power and water truck that he was rolling around in was stolen. What? So get this too. The guy had already had 3 run-ins with law enforcement that day, all completely unrelated in different places. At 10 a.m., he was cited for driving with a suspended license. At 2:30 p.m., he was detained for trespassing at a private airport. And then at 3:11 p.m., a couple hours before this incident, he was detained for a traffic violation and given a warning. And finally, I guess he just had enough of it, so he stole that Department of Power and Water truck and went on a rampage. As far as the officers go, a couple of them got some minor injuries, but they were treated and released. Hope that they make a speedy recovery. One more thing. I love you guys. That's all I have for you today. If you want to help support the channel, you can go watch the Unsubscribed podcast, where I am once again a host. Brandon's a host too. And Eli, of course. And Fat Electrician. There are 4 hosts we're going to be rotating out and bringing cool people on. DonutOperator.com to get some super sweet merch. Check out First Forum if you want to get strong. And as always, please have a fantastic day.
Backer.